Intermittent fasting. What put you? What got you there?
I used to walk around at like 210, which might sound weird. Like that's just normal. Like I'm 6'4", so 210 is like an athletic build. I'm a naturally slender guy. I really am. You don't know that if you only know me heavier. You feel me? So
Right.
like, just about getting healthy, bro. Like just getting back into it. You feel me? Just like life
But why
changes.
intermittent fasting? Like what got you to doing that as
Because
the way
it works. Because like look, like dieting don't work.
Okay.
Like either dieting is a myth. That shouldn't even be a word. Like either you make a lifestyle change, where like you just decide to eat certain shit and only certain shit. That's a
Right.
diet. That's a lifestyle change. Dieting
Mhm.
doesn't work. You don't change for a few weeks and then you get healthy and then da and you go back to
Right.
eating bullshit and then you stay healthy. That doesn't work.
Right. It's about input versus output, right?
Correct. Or reverse it, because I think that's also a problem. It's about caloric needs
Mm-hmm.
versus what you use. It's less about
Mm.
input and output. Does it make sense? What do
Mm-hmm.
you need for what you're doing?
Yep.
Right? Because
Yep.
if you don't do
Oh my
shit all
boy.
day, you may need uh only 800 calories to live, but only 800 calories is gonna kill you. Like that's
Uh,
starvation basically. So like that ain't the answer either. It's
right.
balancing your needs with what you put inside. How much energy do you need for your lifestyle? If you
Mm,
run marathons every damn day, you need a lot more calories, and
mm.
you can still be thin as fuck. You feel me? So like it's about you personally. So intermittent
Yeah.
fasting just kind of controls the window where you could do shit,
Yep.
and keeps you in ketosis almost every day. Once you get over the
Mm-hmm.
hump,
Mm-hmm.
and you get past of your body thinking you're starving yourself, which takes a few
Right.
days. Once
Right.
you get past the hump, you're in ketosis every single day, because your
Yeah.
body literally is like, yeah, you're gonna eat for only like these 3 or 4 hours, and that's when I'm gonna really go to work. That's what I'm
Mm.
expecting food.
Yeah, I like it, man. It's true, man. It's true. I respect it. I think we all should be, health conscious. Our bodies are our temples. Like, not to sound corny, but it is that. You know what I mean? And you got to take care of yourself. And shout out to all my people out there dealing with stuff. My man Monster's in recovery right now. Broken some bones and all that. So he's on the mend right now. So shout out to that, brother. Shout out to Jay Arroyo. I see you out in here, brother. What's going on? I hope things are going well. I see this kid be killing his job, man. I don't know what Jay actually does. I don't know if he's like, he might be like Tommy from fucking
Yeah, I
Martin and
don't think
shit.
Jay got no job, bro.
Jay be describing a gravy situation. So salute to that brother and everything he's got going on. And salute to the sponsors of Finally TV and this very show, to What We Talking About podcast. Thank everybody for joining us. We're giving a big shout out to Marino's Barbershop out in Poughkeepsie. And then you got All Creek Concrete Placement LLC for all your concrete needs. Make sure you hit those two entities up. Man, interesting week for me. It kind of went a little crazy. I had a busy weekend. I did one of my weddings this weekend.
Okay.
I don't have too many. I have but I had
Are
one
you
on Saturday.
retired? Are you retired, Gabe? You at the wedding game or nah?
No,
What's
I'm
up?
not out the wedding game, but I had to put the brakes on, brother. Holy moly, did I need to put doing 70 weddings a year, 60 weddings a year, man. It wears on you, bro.
Yeah, how
You know
how
what
do
I
you
mean?
not want to hurt yourself with all that mushy bullshit every week?
And I finally pinpointed what it is too. Cause like everybody knows I love, the attention. I like being on the microphone, you know what I'm saying? I like being the life of a party and helping everybody have a good time. But what happened is that at these weddings, I got tired of acting like I'm happy for you in your moment and like it's fucking special and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not
It is
fucking
special
special.
for them.
You know what I'm saying? Like I just did a wedding yesterday with the same exact entrance song, with the same exact first dance song, with the same two parent dance song, with the bitch had the same fucking dress on as you. You know what I'm saying? Like this is so they had the same food, we was in the same place, they had the same color. Like there's nothing special about it. So like, it takes a talent and a real professional to put on the facade that this is really a special moment to everybody who's present. You know what I mean? And it wore on me. That's what it was. So like now that I kind of know that, now I can reassess the whole situation. You know what I mean? So I got a few weddings this year. I went from, like I say, like 60, 70 to down to 12. You know what I'm saying? Like one a month, basically average. But next year, I might ramp it up. I might go back because I have a little bit different perspective on the whole joint. So we will see.
Because typically Jay says something about what I'm wearing. Jay Roy.
Yeah.
He joins the show, talks shit about my outfit, and leaves. That's what Jay does. so Jay, my hat is ironic. Let's see if you can get what I'm trying to say. Go ahead, Gabe.
Your hat is ironic.
Yeah.
The American flag Bulls one? There's irony in that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. People think it's their wedding day, but truth be told, it's just work. Big facts, Angie. Shout out to Angie in the building. Yo, I know there's like 5 or 6 of y'all in here. Say what's up in the comments so I can say what's up to you real quick. You might be at work or something, but I want to shout you out. I want you to know that I love you and I'm happy you're here.
Our non-sponsor is Svetka Vanilla. Because even black drinks things that are not dark. Every once in a while.
Listen, Svetka, I got put on the Svetka when Grey Goose got too expensive. And it was too expensive for me. So I switched to Svetka. I could get twice as big a bottle, get nice. And it went down pretty smooth. I wasn't mad at it. I wasn't mad at it.
Yeah.
He said, yeah. Why you got it? Was it a gift?
Bro, my bar got everything in it. So like when y'all come over, you only get Svetka. You don't get top shelf. Like what the fuck you mean? You get that shelf that got Svetka, it got E&J, Mad Dog, everything there.
The
Wild Irish Rose, Taylor Port.
Gabe shelf just got Captain Morgan and like Svetka. That's it.
Nah, Captain's on the mid shelf, bro.
Oh, come on, man. You're playing me all out. Yo, shout out to Cass. I see you out here, girl. What's going on? Thank you for joining the show. As always, very appreciated. Angie in the building, as we aforementioned. Please tell me you're not drinking that straight, son. Are you drinking that straight, son? Are you drinking that Svetka straight, son?
Nah, listen. And just because I'm not capping. Got a little fruit.
Oh, there you go. That's probably a delicious combination right there.
Factory.
Remy Black
on Bid Spin Back. I appreciate that. I appreciate people that appreciate my shit. It's funny. I joined the I'm gonna say Zoom because everybody knows what Zoom is. I joined the Zoom today with Gabe, and he was playing somebody else who was not me, which is crazy because I dropped the project last week and I didn't get to hear him play none of my shit. It's weird.
Here's the difference.
It's weird.
People like Bravo at least put some sort of video content out there that I could easily download and play. Shout out to NHL Bravo and Mosh Pit. But yo, I ain't fronting though. I ain't gonna hold you, Black. I'm with Sosa, man. It is on Spin Back. It's got good replay value, man. Remy Black. If y'all ain't peeped it yet, that's on y'all at this point, man. Go peep that and tell a friend to tell a friend. It's good music. You know what I'm saying? Like having to, sit with it for a little bit now. You know what I mean? I feel like it's well produced. I feel like it's got a little fun in it. It's got a little like you could think about it a little bit. It's got a little bop to it. Like it's got a little something for everybody, I think. And you know what I'm saying? Like if you let the artist tell you, they're gonna tell you ad nauseum that is the greatest thing since sliced bread. But take my word for it that it's a great listen. I think you'll enjoy it. You out of 11 tracks. You know what I'm saying? If you don't walk away liking at least 6, then that's on me. You come back here and you can just argue with me. Argue with him, as a matter of fact. If you don't like 6 tracks on it, come back here and argue with him then about it. And y'all could figure out, what you don't like, because you might uncover something that, we're just not seeing. But to each his own, right? But yeah, man, check that Remy Black out, but check that Mosh Pit out. Yo, I like what they did with that. That's the Can It Be All So Simple flip, right? That's the Wu-Tang track that is, I think.
Yeah, bro. Look, Barry's in the comments.
What's up? NHO Bravo's in the building. I got Sosa. Yo, what's going on? Yo, I like that Mosh Pit, bro. I had something to do with last week for not tuning in, but yo, that first track, boy, I ain't heard a first track drop like that since Dreams and Nightmares. See, I said that I liked the way the whole joint started off. As a matter of fact, I liked it more than you did, Black, because apparently you feel like you watched your partner, and I feel like it was right there. Like, let's go. Great intro.
Hold up. First of all, shout out to Bravo in that mosh pit track.
Yeah, for real.
Because I tapped in with that. But second of all, I'm just saying what people is telling me, and the consensus.
But you hear what you want to hear, though.
You hear what's being said, and the consensus is, you know what I mean? For some reason, niggas think my pen is mediocre, or thought it was mediocre. You know what I mean?
Know why.
And in this project, I did a whole lot of walking. And that's all I was saying.
Good job. I like it. I like it a lot.
That's what they said.
You ain't gotta thank me, NHO Bravo. It's my pleasure, brother. It's my pleasure. That was good work. I appreciated the way the beat got flipped, and I just like what you did on it, man. You sound great on Mosh Pit, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Absolutely. Shout out to Bravo. Jay, let me ask you a question, Royo. Why is the TKO unexpected? Y'all explain it to me. What am I missing here? I need parts. Because it ain't like I just started rapping. So why everybody keep saying that? I ain't expect you to watch Remy, but you watch Remy. Why is it unexpected?
I think I'll let him answer, of course. But point of view, Black, the only come up with, because I've thought about this since you said that to me, because I personally not. Like I met you first, and then I met Rem after. You know what I'm saying? So like the only thing I'm gonna come up with is I just think that Remy has such a great like personality, and like we mentioned last time when we were reviewing it, he's so witty with his joint, and you know what I'm saying? Good. And I think people just like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, you know who he is, you know who Daylight is, right? In battle rap. Daylight said, he was talking to Sue Surf about something, and he said this, he was like, if you notice, man, with the people that do the best and go the most viral and end up making the most is the people that had a gimmick but had talent with it too. You know what I'm saying? So they did a gimmick and then boom, right? And I appreciated when he said that. So you can kind of take that analogy and apply it to Rem, you know what I mean? But let's see what Jay Royal says. Jay Royal, the music I was put on from you just wasn't the right songs. Oh, there you go. There you go. So like you didn't hear All Black Everything then, because All Black Everything had a couple joins on it that were let you know, boy, rap.
I'm thinking it's the contrast. I think that says a lot about bro. Like the fact that people got a really high expectation of Remy and what he does and what he brings to the table says a lot.
Yeah.
I also feel like this is probably the reason why some of these collabs I've done ain't never seen the light of day, and I'm not even. No bullshitting. I got a few people outside that tapped in for the collab, and them joints ain't never seen the light of day. And I don't think it's because you could do the math there. I feel like the contrast, like doing the whole project, shows you like like niggas really rapping. I don't know what the problem is. I don't know what the confusion is.
Oh, Sosa getting ready to drop something too. What's going on? Let's get it. I want to hear it. Let me know. Come on the show.
With the Lambo. What is the track with the Lambo? Of course, so tap in, bro. I need one from you. Of course.
So yeah, man. I on Sunday though, bro. Have you ever been to Lake Compounds out in Bristol, Connecticut?
Yeah, everybody's been to Lake Compounds. You mean Action Park? You mean Almost Died for 20 years if you go there.
Wait a minute. Is that what was happening to my life, bro? I'm walking around Lake Compound saying to Angie, yo, Angie, I feel like I've been here before, bro.
Action Park, my G.
And she's like, we've never been here. And I'm like, word, but I'm like, yo, I think I've been here before. You know, yo, and that so legit. You're not messing with me. That's the old Action Park.
That's the old Action Park. Oh, you already know the story behind that. Kids dying and shit, rotting shit, like all kinds of.
So they got rid of the cannonball and all that.
Yep.
That cannonball and the Tarzan swing, that was the whole reason for going to Action Park.
And that's where you see my niggas die. So yeah, of course I've been there.
Oh, say word, yo! I'm bugged out on air. My mind is blown on air. This is what it looked like when Gabe is truly like, whoa, right? Because, yo, dead ass, I am walking around that park with Angie, and I'm saying to her, yo, babe, I feel like I've been here, man. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that makes sense. So I went there Sunday. Shout out to Angie and her U.S. Alliance Federal Credit Union folks. You know, they put on, man. They let us get in there. We chilled out. We had a nice time. But the amount of people at this park, bro, holy moly, man. Do you know we didn't get on a water ride?
Yeah, that's my favorite part about going there. I actually like going to like the lazy river and all that shit. You ain't get none of that?
The river line was like about an hour and a half long.
I believe it. It's ridiculous. I feel you.
I went on a Sunday, bro. I will never in my life go on a Sunday.
Bro, it ain't no better on a Saturday. Saturday is horrid. You feel me? Like
I want to go on a Tuesday with y'all.
I was gonna tell you the Tuesday, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I'll go Action Park on Tuesday live. On the
wow. Now it's all making sense, bro. See, sometimes I'm a little slow. I ain't gonna hold you, but you know, it happens.
Let me fly. Niggas ain't supposed to hold no collabs. I got a few out there lingering. I'm waiting for them to drop. I don't understand what they're waiting for. Bro, you know what it is, bro? You know what it is? No cap. I think if somebody asks you to jump on their shit and then you wash them and leave them way back there, they ain't gonna put it out.
Well, yeah. Yeah, when is that gonna happen? Nobody's ever gonna put that out.
Which is crazy. It's like, what do you want me to do? You want me to don't no, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up. I want niggas up on my shit, and if you leave me, great, good for you. Like good, like I wouldn't fuck with you if I didn't think you was talented. If you tap in and you get that work, what did you expect? Garbage? Maybe I'm confused. I don't get it. I'm gonna shut up. That's why I said that. I don't get
it. Has there ever been Jay Arroyo and King Blackout collabo at any point? Like, have you guys ever been on like a mixtape together or anything like that?
Nah. Let me get this right. I believe Jay put out a project.
Because he puts out that, yeah, he does like a Veterans Day thing.
And I asked him, I said, "What's up with that?" And then I believe, Tech was like, "Yeah, what's up with that?" Because he a vet too. Tech was like, "Yeah, what's up with that?"
You and Tech, yep.
And then Jay said some shit about wanting to do it or some shit, bro. Do it himself or whatever. The vibe was different, so like that never happened. You feel me? But maybe Jay don't want to leave me on the track. Maybe that's what it is. You think I'm trash? I don't fucking know, bro. But I did inquire when I heard that. I said that's a dope concept. It'd be dope if you brought actual veterans up there with you to do some shit. That's fucking fire. It's a dope concept.
Yeah, I like that. I like that, Jay. Let's see what Jay's talking about. I got bodied on my next tape by a dude from Cali, and I can't rewrite my rhymes off principle. Word, you can't rewrite them. Not after you both agree that it's the song. Yeah. If you working and you're like, yo, I'm gonna redo this before we record it, that's different. But you can't lay your vocals down and then change them on some LL Cool J joint. Nah, you can't do that.
Turn your TV on, Black. Looks mad plain, cuz my bad, it is on. Bro, it's always on. Always got something up there. Sometimes you get the logo, sometimes you get other videos.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yo, you think we should start uploading gamer videos to the Finally TV channel?
You know I do that, right?
You do what?
Yeah.
What?
Under my game, because I game. You know I game. Like
I know, but where do you post it at? On YouTube?
Oh, I see what you're saying. I'll be on Twitch, bro. Just Twitch.
That's what I'm saying. You could send me the videos. I'll start recording my Madden.
It goes away in a week.
Oh, it does? It doesn't save it?
Nah.
Do you have to record it locally? You can record it locally.
It's streaming. It's streaming.
But you can record that. You can screen capture that.
You can. That's a lot of work. I ain't doing all that. I just be going live and streaming and shit.
I like all that shit.
But you wanna host gaming content?
Nah, it was done. Got you. Yo, Jay, man, you should get back on that Veterans Day thing you were doing, though, bro. That's a dope concept, and you do because also Jag, if you know Jag from Poughkeepsie, he's like active duty still. He's like in the National Guard still. So Black had to dip and come back in, I think. You good?
Yeah, I got some lag, a little bit of delay.
Okay.
Yeah, Jag is in the guard, isn't he?
Yeah, Jag's in the guard.
He's in the guard, yeah.
Yeah. Do y'all count him as being a military?
I mean, he military.
Do you?
That's it. That's where we're leaving it. He military.
Okay. So
is the Space Force real? Like, nah.
He's
in the Coast Guard real? Nah.
Wait. So somebody in the Coast Guard is not going to get recognized as having service?
No. I wish a motherfucker would have some. I'm Coast Guard, brother. Fuck out of here. Fuck you mean? You what?
No, you take
Merchant Marines?
Look at you hating on.
Yo, listen. No, I did. Look, I had a Coast Guard dude because I was in Louisiana for a little bit. Coast Guard is down there, and you know what I mean. And somebody come to me and said, "Yo, I respect the service, brother." I was like, "Oh, no doubt, no." I'm like, yeah. I did 12 years. I'm like, "Oh, bet. Where was you at?" He was like, "Yeah, right here." I'm like, "Oh, you was in the guard." He's like, "Nah." I'm like, "The reserve." He's like, "Nah, the Coast Guard." I'm like, "Oh." That's like border patrol. Like you ain't in the fucking service. Fuck out of here, bro. You Baywatch? What the fuck is you doing? Coast Guard. Yo, who actually does crime in the water? All you doing is catching the narcos. Like fuck out of here. We good. I'm gonna shut up.
Jay said, "Bro, I was in the Navy. Even though I did 3 deployments, I can't tell people who military and who's not." I respect it.
You absolutely can. Now you may not. You may choose not to. But if a Coast Guard nigga come up to me and say, "What's up, what's good, brother?"
You're just saying you're giving them the green light to do so.
Facts. He may choose not to, but they can definitely get it. I was at the fair, right, and I saw the little Marines because Marines get to wear like regular T-shirts with their pants. I gave them the finger, both of them. Like y'all niggas trash. Like because when I'm outside, I gotta be in full battle rattle, ACU'd up, hat on straight. These niggas ain't got no cover on. They wearing like graphic T-shirts with their boots and shit. Like, y'all look tacky. Fuck out of here, bro. Marines, huh? All right, whatever. I'm gonna shut up. Be quiet. Y'all don't care about none of this service related shit. I'm just saying, my man in the Army, staff sergeant was down there. High speed, dressed right as he's supposed to be. The Marines, though, black T-shirts with smiley faces on them and shit like that. They was weird.
Jay says, "I got that global war on terrorism expeditionary, though." See?
Okay,
See
facts.
You know what I like Jay Arroyo does? He be saying some like smooth shit or some cool shit, and he puts the little surfer dude after his little quotes. That's funny to me. I like when Jay does that shit. So what else we got? One thing I wanted to talk about on air, man. Speaking about all this military stuff is a perfect segue. There was a shooting going down Sunday evening, unfortunately, again in Indiana. And I'm not sure exactly where. It's a mall in Indiana. And 20-year-old kid had an AR-15, went into the bathroom, started lighting the thing up for like almost 2 minutes, let off like 24 rounds, killed 3 people, wounded 2 others. One was like a 12-year-old girl that he hurt, bro. So RIP to all the families and everybody that are suffering right now. However, it was cut short because of the act of another 20-something-year-old. I didn't see how old he was, but 20-something-year-old jumped into action. He had a legal firearm on him. He was carrying it. And he proceeded, he told his girlfriend, he's just minding his business in the mall with his girl, told his girl, "Yo, get down, stay down. I'll be right back. I'm going to handle this." Proceeded to go towards the shooter while he's letting off all these rounds during that 2-minute time, and was firing back and telling people, like clearing ways for people to get out, and he's directing people to get behind him. And in 2 minutes, he was able to get to a spot where he caught a shot and killed the shooter before he was able to kill anybody else. So commendable. The kid's name is Eli. He goes by Eli. I think his full name, he's got like a interesting name. I think it's Elijah, but he goes by Eli Dickin. Salute to that brother. Salute to his efforts. I commend him on that. I know he's going to get some sort of like key to the city or something. He's going to get something, man, because he had no military training.
Right.
He is not in line to go be a cop. He's not trying to be insecurity. He just had a firearm for his own protection. He likes going to gun ranges and all that. And I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you for coming to action like that. Having heard that whole story, Black, what comes to your mind right away? What are your thoughts on that?
We got a saying in the service that it takes a certain ilk of person to go towards the sound of gunfire and not away from it. You know what I mean? So not the average person isn't built that way. You don't go towards gunfire, you run from it. And it sounds cliche, but it's really real, right? So to Eli, I salute that, because that's not something you got to do. You can protect yourself and move around. Feel me? You definitely probably saved some people some trauma, some heartache, some pain, some loss. You did that, so that's commendable. And that's what's up. Maybe you should rethink about what you're doing if you really got a drive to go serve and to help people in that kind of space. There's a few different entities that could use somebody who's not afraid of the moment. Maybe you can go down to Uvalde and teach those officers how to breach a building and stop an active shooter and not wait 50 minutes while he kills people. Maybe you can teach them cops who are trained professionals, 20 years in the force and shit, to go down and do their fucking jobs. But I'm gonna shut up because what do I know?
We're gonna rewind that part in the edit so that everybody can hear that. But it's true. Really commendable, really commendable. And I think that it will open up some eyes, and not that I need everybody, like Jay saying, the gun-ho dudes in boot camp be scared, then the nerd stands up. You know what I mean? And it's, I feel like it's always like that. You know what I mean? I really do, man. I feel like it's been like that the whole time. But I don't mean to have everybody come to action and start wanting to be, Action Jackson in the mall and stuff. But I'm just saying, man, if you can do something to help people, and that in your own right that you could handle yourself, that you can do this, man, do it. Like, if more people did stuff like this, maybe these random shootings would go away. You know what I mean? Like Black was saying earlier, people in Florida, when you're in Florida, you think twice about pulling out and doing some craziness because you already know what it's going to be. You know what I mean? I don't know. There's got to be something to that, man. There's got to be. So salute to Eli. Staying on stuff like that, man. Roy Jones Jr., I had no idea about this. You know about the whole Brittany Griner thing, right? And how she's being detained in Russia?
As well as other Americans, but yes. I do.
Yes, as well as other Americans. What she's being detained for, we could argue with people about the severity of it, but either way, it went against the laws and regulations of the country. Either way, cool.
Widely known, it's a crime.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I mean? So, holding her the way they're holding her and not letting process happen and to expedite her and, have her pay her fine or whatever they do with people who are not from that country. You know what I mean? To just do it. 4 months later, man, this is tough, man. This is tough. 4 months later.
Quick for Russia.
It's quick for Russia?
Bro, I think people got a weird idea of what the hell is going on here. So I'll make it real clear. Because once again, when it comes to foreign affairs, I know a little bit. Not a lot.
Yeah. That's why I bring it up with you, yeah.
So Brittany Griner, who plays basketball in Russia every year and has been doing so for a decade, knows the laws. See, I'm gonna sound like an asshole right now, and that's why I said this hat is.
That's why I said what I said. Nope, you're right.
That's why I wore it today.
Yep. So
we all know that that's illegal. When you overseas and you serving, you know some general laws about the country that you're visiting, right? Bet when you're in Afghanistan, no alcohol, no menthols. Can't find no Newports. They don't have them. It's a dry country. So if you want to go get drunk, go a couple spaces over and get your alcohol. Do people bring shit back to the country and get lit? Of course they do. But it's a dry country because it's a religious-based country, and they don't do that. So if you get caught with alcohol, it's a crime. It's against the law, and you know this. Bad. So Brittany Griner plays basketball in Russia every fucking year. She knows the law. She got caught. Bad. The publicity because of who she is greater, and it is a chip because of what's going on with Ukraine. Obviously, for Putin having his hat. I'm not saying it's not. That's all valid. But there are dozens, which means More than 24 Americans being held on various crimes in Russia today for fucking years, not 4 months, years, years, years. She's gone through due process a lot quicker than any of them have. Any of them. Because Russia wants to put that shit out in the open. They don't want to have it behind doors. So she's getting due process. By the way, she waived her right to a trial by pleading guilty. Didn't have to, but it's a negotiating tactic to make them come to some kind of prisoner swap ahead of time.
Right.
Does Russia have to be a dick and hold her for some hashish? No. But you can't just say it's hashish like it ain't nothing when it's a known thing in that country that it's illegal to have. And that's all I'm saying. And when you've been, she's not a visitor. She works there every year for 10 years. You know the law. You got bagged at the airport. Being a celebrity don't put you above their law. They didn't make it up just for her.
Right.
So fuck all the like free Britney Griner, but she did that. And there's people overseas who steal and lose an arm, and y'all not complaining about that. All I'm saying is equity. Being a basketball player don't make you more special than me, bro. And if I go to Russia and get caught with some weed, guess what's gonna happen? The same shit.
Right. We got who I believe to be Mr. Christopher Rodriguez in the building, one half of the Rec Boys every Wednesday, 7 p.m. And then I see the movie star himself in the making. We got actor extraordinaire, soon to be in the Actors Guild. Ice the God in the building. What's going on, sir? I seen you, Ice. Ice gonna be in the Actors Guild, man. He gonna be a movie star.
That's what's up.
And he's gonna give me the official, exclusive, crazy interview when he's all popped off. He's gonna come back and scoop me up. He's gonna let me do the big interview. So did you hear about how Roy Jones is a dual citizen of Russia and the U.S. and he's negotiating to do a prisoner swap for Britney Griner?
He don't got no authority to do shit. But yeah,
no, he doesn't.
About it.
You did, right?
But I heard about it.
He got friends and I guess a semi-high place because he got the conversation started and their government retorted and said, yes, we would be willing to do a prisoner swap.
But we already knew this and we know who they want.
Right. And that's what I'm about to say. Right. Because who they want is a legit criminal, correct?
Correct. It's an actual criminal.
Like, I think we'll both agree that Britney Griner's not a criminal. She did something dumb, but she's not a criminal.
I don't agree.
You don't agree with that?
Nope.
How?
How does celebrity make you above the law of the land that you're in?
It doesn't. It doesn't.
It does. No, you're a criminal. If crack is illegal in this country, is it not?
Right.
So people who do crack are criminals, correct?
Correct.
If they get caught and get charged with a crime, they're criminals, right?
Yeah.
Cool. If you drive fast and you plead guilty, even though you don't got no points, you did that. You're admitting guilt. You did that, right?
Right.
Bet. Hashish, oil, all that shit is illegal in Russia. Has been forever. You broke the law. You're a criminal, dog. I don't know about this 1 time or 5 times because I never heard a difference. You get 1 felony in this country, you got a black stamp on you forever, scarlet letter forever, correct? 1 mistake, 1 breaking of the law is all it takes. Not habitual. 1. I go murder somebody. They don't say you get 1 free pass, dog, but do it again, and now you're going to prison. Nah, she a criminal. Sorry. Sorry.
I see the point. I see the point, Black. Like the perspective, but from my perspective, like
that's bullshit. It's bullshit. If you tell me she's not a criminal because you don't think hashish is bad, it's bullshit. Because the people that tell you that incest ain't bad, rape isn't bad. Some countries no. Gabe, I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong though, bro.
No. Well, hey, I don't know who thinks that incest and rape is good.
Are we serious? There are whole countries and religions and sects where this is okay.
I know, but I'm not going there. Okay. But all I'm saying is that somebody who is a habitual hashish smoker and that's it can't be considered like this dangerous criminal.
Yes, you can. Nobody said dangerous. Who said dangerous?
I'm trying to make it good for me.
I know. Criminal means you broke the law.
I know, but it's too literal.
It's not, but that's what it is. You don't get to pick and choose.
There's not a difference between a lawbreaker and a criminal.
No, it means the same exact shit. means the same shit. If you break the law, that makes you a criminal. If the law doesn't exist, you're not a criminal.
If I pull an illegal Yui,
it's illegal. That's what. Yes, you're a criminal. You did that. You fucking look. You turn crook.
Yeah, Grinder's fucked. She's staying there forever because everybody think like you. Like she fucked up. She's fucked up. Yo, make sure you go. This is a good time to say go and stream that Cream Your Love from NHO Bravo.
Here's what I'm saying, bro. Here's what I'm saying. I'm gonna keep it a bean with you, right?
You go to jail forever.
I understand the spirit of what you're saying, and I agree.
I know.
She clearly wasn't going there to be a criminal or to do something nefarious.
Right.
But my point remains the same, that her celebrity has heightened this. What about the dude over there for 5 years for being a spy because he used the app in a country that they don't allow that app, but he had the app on his phone because he's from America? That makes him a criminal, a spy? Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. But yeah, according to the law, he is. Because if you go to their land, you can't do that. That's what it means. That's what criminal means. You did something that the place that you're currently in says you can't do. Wherever that is where it is. So if you go over to another country where they eat people and you eat somebody over here, is that person not a criminal? If they spent 40 years being a cannibal, then they not. Today's society, you can't have it both ways, bro. Especially with somebody who's not a visitor. Here's the difference. Brittany Griner knew the law and has known it for a decade. You see the difference?
No. Bro. I do see the difference. And to what's up, Bill Skills in the building, 91.3. Yo, listen. Bill, yes, I think they would have made a spectacle of LeBron. I think the bigger the star, the better.
LeBron is on trial, and they're not even accepting the plea. No, you're gonna sit through this, bro.
You'd have to flip flop the scale. You have to look at it as Griner's got low level celebrity, and they grabbed her and made a spectacle of that. You crazy? If they could grab a Jordan, you know what I'm saying? Or no, I was gonna say they would let Trump go. They would let Trump go. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's who they would let go.
I get it. I agree with you. Personally, I agree with you. Hashish oil, you're not trying to go do nothing. But it's still illegal, bro. Like if I get bagged with some crack over here, whether I use it or sell it, it's a crime. I'm a criminal forever. Period.
Token Hour podcast in the building. Criminal. He's a criminal. He'd be blazing and shit. I guess, we all criminals out here.
Well, if you smoke marijuana, and I'm sorry, if you have marijuana on your person in a state where it's illegal and you get caught and they lock you up, it's a crime. They don't say it's just some weed. You did that.
I guess it's a difference. I'm not a criminal if I jaywalk. I just broke the law. Right.
Yes, you are. You are a criminal.
I guess what I'm saying.
Ice. If you jaywalk and you get caught and you get cited for jaywalking and it's on your record, you're a fucking criminal. If it's on your record, you're a criminal. You're a convict. If you go to prison, you're a criminal if you break the law.
Yeah, absolutely. I hear you. Listen, if Trump, we would have never heard about it. Exactly. That would have just got pushed along. Next. Next.
I didn't say it was fair, by the way.
Yo, hit that like for me, ladies and gentlemen. What's happening is y'all are coming in here, comment. I'm getting like 100 or 200 comments, something in between every show, and then getting 3 likes and shares. Like, come on, yo.
Weird.
Y'all gotta do better.
Hey, Gabe, can I ask a question though? And I really mean this before we jump off this topic.
Yeah.
People saying free Brittany Griner. Here's what it's gonna take. So let's talk about what the reality is. We can send troops to go save Brittany Griner. We don't. We can go do something about it, but we don't. We just say, please give her back nicely, like on some bitch shit, but whatever. If we actually gave back a criminal, is that a fair trade? Let me pose it to y'all. So somebody comes in American soil and murders your family. But because Brittany Griner got caught with some weed, we're going to give this murdering piece of shit back to Russia where he'll be free so that we can let Brittany Griner be free. Do you think that's cool? Your family got murdered by this person. Your family got murdered by this person. But we're going to play political chess and give him back to Russia so that Brittany Griner can be free.
No, we said it. No, I think you have more people on your side in agreement with that, because ICE even said it before. It's not a fair trade. It's not. That's why I said to you, dangerous criminal. You know what I mean? Right. And that's the part that is like morally, like, how do you do that? You know what I mean? I don't know what the crimes are that this person has committed. You know what I mean? So like,
look them up.
I'm kind of speak.
Bodies.
It's murder.
Yes.
So yeah. So that's what it is then. You know what I'm saying?
Spy shit, real TV shit.
And like, but what's gonna happen to him? He's gonna go to Russia and live the life. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He's not going to jail there, right?
No.
Like
he was acting as an agent of the fucking Russian Federation.
Yeah, no, this is not
do some shit, get some bags.
Nah,
you feel me?
Nah, you're not gonna. You probably.
But we gonna do
likely, it. No, I would. I could not be. We won't. We won't do it.
This country is full of bullshit. We're gonna absolutely do this shit. If we continue to publicize Britney's plight, and I'm not saying it like it's not a real plight, it is. I guarantee you we make that swap because Russia has no reason to ask for anything different. They got us over a barrel. They do. We don't even know who the fuck the dude is that we got of theirs. The country don't know. We don't care. We don't care. Free my celebrity. Free my celebrity.
She's never going back to Russia if she gets out, though.
She's never going back, but she's definitely getting traded for a murderer. And we're going to do that because we value celebrity over fucking decency in this country.
We do.
We do. America is full of bullshit.
Yeah, there's your irony. There's your irony. Yeah. What are the life stuff? Yo, can I ask y'all something? How does the scheme work? Because I know it's a scheme because I haven't done it. My spidey sense goes off when it happens to me. How does the scheme work with the Cash App scheme where they're telling you, yo, what's your Cash App? I'm going to bless you. I got this dough and I think you're so fly and I'm going to hook you up. What's the scheme? Like, do they have like a back door to like get money out of it or something? Like, I don't understand the scheme. Do you know what it is?
Gabe, we're not talking about this on the air, bro.
Can you please just tell me what it is?
You're not going to ask me how to scam somebody Cash App on a record. Are you kidding me, bro? Where you from?
This is what's happening
where you from?
But okay, so I don't want to know the inner workings, but
the get indicted hotline on video. You hear this? The RICO case right here being built by Gabe. You hear this?
Listen, Gabe. What is it though? Is that what it is though? Essentially, it's the scheme is I give them my Cash App, and somehow by giving them my Cash App, they're able to siphon money from it rather than deliver money to it. Is that in a nutshell? Oh, here we go,
bro. You're not gonna do this. I don't care how you feel about this. I don't know what you're talking about. What I would say is that you should Google it and see what you found. What I would say is that all y'all who keep getting y'all Facebook Messenger hacked, explain to me why people do that in the first place. Because the first thing they do is post, like Aurelio just said it. Oh, come win all this money, do this, do that, and the third, get all this bread, like it's you and shit like that. So you figure out why people do it, how you do it, and what the game is. Like, we're not gonna do that in the show. That's weird. I'm gonna protect you from yourself. That's weird. Just know that it can be done. Don't be giving crooks your Cash App. Gabe, you know you can find out everything just from Cash App.
You can find out really?
If I want to look up if you are who you are, the first thing I do is take your phone number and put it in my Cash App and watch your name come back. And then when your name comes back, because it comes back from Cash App, I put that name into search engines and then find your socials and your home address and all that just from your Cash App.
So it's information phishing, basically, is all it is. Gotcha. It's a crazy world out there, man. The way that people have learned to siphon money from the good folks out here, just trying to make a living out here.
As an IT professional, though, we gave up those rights, I don't know, 12, 13 years ago. We gave it up during the Patriot Act 20 years. But who knew that the internet would be the way the internet is? Y'all just accept that when you say, hey, Siri, your phone's going to listen. But the reality is your phone listens all the time, tracks what you do. It's why you get ads in Facebook and Instagram from things you had a conversation about on the side. Like, your phones are always listening, period.
Yeah.
No amount of you turning off shit is going to change that. Y'all accept that because you get things that are pertinent to you in your feeds. You accept it. But the reason why Facebook is free is because they sell your information. And you can keep saying it and people don't get what they're giving up. You have no privacy. Everything you say and fucking do is in the world. So protect yourself and limit how much you share. Don't give people in Istanbul your Cash App.
Yeah, man.
For you.
Don't do it. That's why I got a P.O. box, son. Learn life. listen, he got life hacks. Jay Arroyo. Jay Arroyo's my life hack guy, bro. All my are in Spanish, right? And I don't speak Spanish just because of my family.
It's your name. That's enough to feed you a targeted ad, of course.
Oh yeah. I mean, we've all seen it. Casa de Rivera. You'll see it come up on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? And it's got I love being a Rivera like shirt being sold to me.
So Skills says you gotta take the battery out the phone to have them not see or hear. So Skills, find me the phone that you can still do that on. First of all, because most phones batteries are integrated. But second, there's an internal smaller battery which keeps the phone alive. That's the improvement they made, because things like Find My Old Phone and things like that wouldn't work when the battery died. Now there's an internal smaller battery that's called the Timekeeper battery that still allows your phone to be tracked.
Yep, it's true. It's true. Yeah, I haven't been able to change the battery on my phone since my Nokia.
Yeah, 5-6 years they got rid of that. Basically, you got to have like one of the older phones to still do that.
Yeah, and it won't work anymore anyway. It doesn't really work on these networks.
Nah, I got you, bro.
What else? Oh, I locked in my first invitational Voice of the Valley. I'm very happy about that. I've invited a rapper from around the way that you might know by the name of Fame Gretzky.
Gretzky. Okay.
Yeah. Me and this brother gonna sit down. He's been working. He's been doing his thing. He's a lyricist. He's a rapper's rapper, I think I would say. Proud to have him on the show. So we're gonna have him here, and then I got another announcement to make for another guest that's coming on the show.
Pardon me. Go ahead.
Yep. Absolutely. So just wanted to let y'all know, be on the lookout for some Voice of the Valleys. I'm going to have Fame come in probably next week. So that'll be out by like next Sunday. You're going to be able to watch that interview. So I'm really looking forward to that.
That's what's up. That's what's up. We making announcements now? We just doing announcements?
Yeah. We on announcement?
Yeah, I got announcement.
What you got?
That first visual from Remy Black coming in a couple weeks.
Oh, you started recording? Can I be in the video? Can I be in the video?
Listen, you could be in the video, but there's two caveats. You got to bring at least 3 or 4 women with you, and one of them can't be Angie. All right?
One of them. No, one of the 3 can't be Angie.
Look, all of the 3 can't be Angie.
No, one of the 3. So I'm gonna bring Hazel, Angie. That's 2 girls right there. So can I come to the video shoot? I'll bring Stacy. There you go. Boom. That's my 3 girls.
Of course. When we lock in the place, we got you. Angie, of course you're invited. You're invited. Yeah. Look, this is the next to last episode in this location.
Oh, get out.
Me.
Where you going?
Right, exactly.
Ooh, going to America? Living in America.
I was thinking, no cap. I was thinking about going to Russia because they safe over there. They got laws that protect you from criminals.
That's all cap. That's all cap right there. So you are moving further away from work or closer to over here?
Closer to work. Yeah.
Closer to work. So further from Newburgh?
Nah. Closer to work.
You're a dickhead.
Love you too. I love you too. It's gonna take you a few months to get the look right, because the way it's gonna be set up at, it's gonna be different. So the spot is being like renovated where this room is gonna be. So it's gonna take me a few months to get the way I want to, but you'll see. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, salute to that, man. I'm happy for you. Congrats on a new spot.
Settle that Black into your comedy show for free, son. Yo, listen, people know that I really got the jokes, bro. Like, you don't listen to my raps. Like, I really got jokes. If you want to tap in with that.
Listen, what other life stuff do I got? I already talked about Ice being in movies and stuff. Salute to Ice the God, man, doing his thing. We talked about Mosh Pit being dope, and NHL Bravo also got that other joint with Drawzilla out right now.
Right.
I did watch Umbrella Academy. I watched season 1 and 2 with Angie.
And?
I liked it. We liked it. Yeah. We liked it. It's not over the top, but we liked it. Season 3, like I'm trying to like it. I'm trying to like it. Did you watch it already?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
It's jumping the shark a little bit, but yeah, it's not bad. It's just different.
It's not as bad. It's not as good as 1 and 2, right?
It's different.
It's definitely different.
It's different.
We're like 2 episodes in. I'm like, this is very different.
Different. It's different.
It's a little extra right now.
But it does ramp up. It does finally get to where it needs to go.
Okay, all right. Speaking of watching things, have you peeped Kevin Hart doing a new show called Heart to Heart, where he's doing like sit down interviews, kind of like Voice of the Valley? Yo, did you watch the Jay-Z one though?
I just excerpts. I gotta watch it. I know. Just excerpts.
Yeah.
You watched the whole thing?
I know you a Jay fan. Yeah, I watched. So I think after like 38 minutes of them talking about shit, like I got tired of listening to Jay talk about stuff. You know what I'm saying? But like, man,
he's got a way about him, right? That's like, you full of shit.
Sometimes, you know what I mean? But like, you know, if you're a fan of Jay, it's nice to hear him come out. I like that, like every so often he comes out and he like talks and like has like an in-depth interview and things like that. Like that's how he stays in touch with us.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
See, that's part of my thing though. It's the in touch with us part, because he's so removed from reality.
Yeah.
In his little bubble.
Yeah.
And I'm not knocking that. Like success.
He looks like a Simpson character now, bro.
He's a little different. And like sometimes I hear him, and it's like, do you hit? Let me ask you this. He said you got to be at the table, meaning the NFL, to affect change. You got to be in the inside to affect change, which I agree with. Gabe, what change has Jay-Z made for us? Anybody? And I said this before, that whole shit about, oh, look at Jay getting his bread up, getting alcohol, all this kind of shit, black excellence. I said, no, for him and Beyonce, don't none of that shit benefit you. He do the same shit that the other people do. Get a company, invest in a company, sell your stake. Like, it ain't nothing that he ain't creating fucking jobs. He ain't doing shit for you. Why you got such a stake in his success? And Blue Ivy gonna eat good, but your kids still fucked up.
Well, that's kind of what I was gonna say. Like, he might not be supplying jobs to the general public, but I really don't think there's anybody within arm's reach of Jay-Z that is wanting for anything right now.
Good for him and his family. Once again, though, why? My question is, why are we so invested in somebody's success who's supposed to be like, I don't know, the fucking blueprint, or at least the leader of how you do this shit and get up, when nothing that he does actually empowers anybody else in those spaces? Like, I seen a post saying, oh, he paid Meek Mill's lawyer and paid this person's bill. I was like, he paying for celebrities who don't need shit. So what's the actual come up? What the fuck are you guys talking about? And I love Jay the artist, but Jay the business, Jay the brand, I could give a fuck less. Like, he not doing shit for us.
That right, in that regard, yeah. He's still someone to look up to as a blueprint as how to get it done. You would just do it. You would just do something different with it once you had it. That's what you're saying.
Bill Gates is giving away $40 billion. He just announced that. 40 billion. 40 billion. Jay-Z ain't opened up a Fuddruckers and gave 5 jobs to people. He ain't opened up a Burger King. No, you know what I'm saying, bro.
I don't know that to be 100% true, though.
Where? Show me his portfolio, because I know his portfolio, because I fuck with Jay-Z. The person, the artist, he don't got him. He don't do that. Ain't no job creation. Ain't no classes on how to get it. It's just listen to my music and look at my bread. I got more than you. You know what I mean? That go buy Ace of Spades. Like, fuck out of here. He don't own the Ace of Spade plant. He the middleman. He paid him to go hire the factory workers to go make this shit and produce it. He just makes money. I want to see Jay-Z do something. Like LeBron has a school. Like Rick Ross has Wingstop. I want Jay-Z, Sean Carter, to go buy Blockbuster or something and create jobs. That's it. Create jobs for us. Something. Because you ain't did shit for the people you claim to be all about. Bro, Rockaware got sold to the Gucci conglomerate and is now sold in fucking Walmart and Belks. Like, what are we talking about?
I know, but early on he did that.
And then he sold it to the Gucci conglomerate.
But I'm just saying, you say he doesn't do things like that, but he did.
No, he didn't get it, bro.
That was creating jobs.
Name one thing he gave back to the community. Gabe, how are you worth $1 billion? Just stop it. That ain't been relevant in 20 years. How are you a billionaire and you ain't did nothing to uplift people of us, the ones you always talking about?
He kept Beyonce happy so she could make lemonade.
She got more money than him. Anyway, like, come on, bro. You think I'm wrong?
No, it's not that I think you're wrong. I'm guarded with my tongue because I honestly do not know if what he's done in that regard. I really don't. But I will say that I never hear nothing about that.
Because he ain't doing it.
You know what I mean? I hear about Puffy creating stuff, you know, and doing, you know, creating jobs and you know, longevity financially for people and stuff like that. But like, yeah, no, you're right. I haven't heard that. That's not like a run of, you know, that's not like the word of mouth. That's not the word on the street about Jay, is that he's got all these dope things going on for the community.
If Jay-Z created any jobs, it would be news because it's Jay-Z. So he couldn't hide it.
Yeah.
I'm not even asking Jay to give us good jobs. I'm saying, Jay, go open up a boys club and hire some counselors. None of his money goes into the community that supports him. None of it. Not that I fucking see. Where? Where? By the way, if you talk about that Hurricane Katrina donation, would you like to know how that works? That's a tax write-off. He didn't give that to us. He gave that to an organization that was backed by the government, and it's a tax write-off. He got that back times 3. He got that back times 3. Better than a bond. If you lend money to the government, you get a bond, you get that back. He got $1 million back times 3. That was a business move.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah. That's definitely a business move. You do that a lot in your raps. That's one of your ad libs, you know.
It is. Somebody said they like that shit. That's my favorite ad lib that I do. I respect that she said that.
Yo, you know a lot of people that say a lot of great things to you, man. That's awesome. Listen, so I did not see the Supreme Team Nas docuseries on Showtime. Did you see it, sir?
I did not. I did see him narrate some shit on ESPN though. What was that? The Jackie Robinson shit? That was really dope. He just did that this week too. I just saw.
So J Royal, I did not watch that. If I can gain access to that, I will watch that because that'd be something that would interest me. Another thing that would interest me is the captain, the Derek Jeter thing. That's pretty dope.
You watched it?
No, I want to. I didn't watch it.
It's good.
Yeah.
It humanizes him, and he needed that because he can seem a little disconnected too from brown people. Yeah. But it humanizes him in a good way, I thought.
Yeah. I've always liked Jeter, man. Like, you know, I was a big Yankee fan. He always came through athletically. He never really said anything, you know, Bush League or anything. Yeah, you know,
not the last 5 years though, when he had a range and was still playing short and should have been at second or third. But listen, let that rock.
Listen, he pushed the great Alex Rodriguez over the third.
Look, all politics. Because when A-Rod showed up, A-Rod should have took short, and you know this. Jeter should have went third because Jeter ain't had no fucking range in the last 5-6 years, bro.
He probably would have been like a Gold Glove caliber third baseman.
Absolutely. Yeah. But you know, pride and respect. I respect it too. I respect it too. Yeah.
The captainness of it all, you know.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Captain of the defense is the shortstop.
Yeah, and he was definitely a leader type, you know, on the field. He wasn't like he owned that too. He would shoulder that. You know, he
but last year he wasn't making no throws.
Yeah, but even at the end though, he still had to shoulder it though. He'd come into his locker, not nobody else's. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, I respect
yo, did you listen to just switching over to some music? Did you listen to Cody Part 2, Lloyd Banks? Course of the Inevitable? Man,
is it good?
It dropped the same as Remy Black, so I don't blame you. I know you went on a run.
Yeah.
Yo, listen, go and listen to Cody too, bro. Lloyd Banks is here, bro.
I'm gonna ask a question. Just be honest. Give me 15 seconds. You ready?
Yep.
I'm not asking you, can Lloyd Banks still rap? Is it an interesting listen? Because that's a difference. Like, I don't think Griselda is interesting to listen to, but they rap. Is this album, because that last Cody was dirt to listen to. It was like, this is not interesting. It's not fun. I don't hear this. This is kind of boring. He can rap still, but it's boring.
I've always appreciated Lloyd Banks, so I had fun listening to Cody 1. It didn't have a lot of replay value for me though, but I did enjoy listening to it. This one shows growth. He's talking about different things on this one. But you know, to me, I don't know how y'all feel, but Hunger for More
dope
is a classic album to me.
I know why you feel that way. I'm not gonna take it from you. It's a really good album. Yeah. It's got
with the exception of one song, it's got an 8-song run in the middle of that album that is like undeniable, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I could agree, and I could probably be talked down from classic, but 4.5 mics most definitely You know what I mean?
Is it better than Get Rich or Die Trying? And this has come from somebody who would tell you that 50 Cent cannot rap. 50 Cent is a bad rapper, but he made a classic album.
Get Rich or Die Trying does check all the boxes.
Every box. From a guy who cannot fucking... 50 Cent is not a great rapper, bro. But he's just not. But that album is fucking classic.
Power of $1.50 is a rapper. He's a rapper's rapper. He is, bro.
Mixtape Fifth is better than mainstream Fifth to me. Yes.
And I think that he just figured the formula out. That's all he did, bro.
Okay,
he was a rapper that was, you know what I'm saying?
Maybe he had it in him and just stopped showing it because he was doing other shit. I'll take that.
He was fire, bro. When I heard Power of $1, my claim to fame is that I turned to my buddy and I was like, this is gonna be the next biggest rapper. And he was, but he did it differently than what I thought he was gonna do. I thought he was gonna take the world by storm lyrically. And to your point, he took the storm like in a pop.
Girl,
you
to love me now.
He just did everything. He literally checked every single box on that album, bro.
Gabe, is Straight Outta Cashville a classic album? Look, do you even know who made that?
Yeah.
Do you even know who made that?
Yeah.
Who made that?
Young Buck.
It took you too long.
No, that's one of my favorite albums, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, that's like, and as a matter of fact, Young Buck, Angie, that's one of her favorite albums. We used to rock that album, bro.
Look at this.
Yeah, no, Young Buck, we feeling Young Buck in this household.
I mess with Young Buck. I mess with that album.
Yeah, no, that album's fire.
Yeah.
That album's fire. And his appearance on Hunger for More, that joint, that dun, 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 dun.
I hear you. Listen, I'm just glad we connected like this. I hear you. Proud of you, man.
Let's see what we got. Yo, we're gonna have a little bit of a shorter show today, but we definitely wanted to connect. My man Blackout got to eat, man. He hungry. He over there getting hangry. But on the topic of music, we also had Premier dropped an EP. I don't know if you peeped that. A 5-song EP, and he's got just like classic dudes on it, bro. He's got like Nas is on it and Slick Rick's on it. Sadly, it's not the best body of work. You know, you would think if Premier puts out a 5-joint EP that it's just going to be flames through and through.
I wouldn't think that, but I see why you do.
Yeah, I love Premier. He's in that pocket for me. You know,
I fuck with Premier too.
Yeah, but he didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? On this one, the beats are okay. I like 2 out of the 5 beats a lot. The other 3 are just okay. And I really like the Slick Rick song and the first track. I forget who's on it actually, who's rapping, but the first track and the Slick Rick joint is pretty dope. But if you get a chance, just listen to it. It's not even. I don't even think it's 16 minutes long. So give it a listen. Let me know what you think.
Did you have an opinion about Flex this week? Because he's doing a lot.
He's doing too much,
and he got people talking.
The gatekeeper talk and the Pete Rock thing that he got going on. I would love to hear, because I go back with Pete Rock and I've been around since Flex was like doing mixtapes and stuff. You know what I mean? From your point of view, how does this all look to you?
How does what look?
How does you said Funk looks like he's doing a lot. So mm-hmm. I think I know where you're coming from, but just verbalize that. Like, do you think he really is doing too much? Or go ahead, tell me from your point of view.
Flex comes from the era where DJs matter. DJs were the gatekeeper, but they were supposed to be the ones that break the artist. It was a badge of honor to say, look, I found DMX, listen to this record and drop bombs on it. That's where his notoriety came from. And because New York was the mecca when Flex jumped in, he became the de facto gatekeeper of what New York sound like. And I'm not saying it like it's just him by himself, but you get what I'm saying. Hot 97 was popping. Still is to this day to an extent, but like that was it. Like that's why it was in everybody's raps and they're like Hot 97 was the biggest hip hop station in the Mecca in the area. And New York is the fucking Mecca. So having that job meant something, right? And it used to be that DJs like Flex, even the ones who do it on air, would break records. They're playing local artists. They're doing this, that, and the third. And what ended up happening is Drama and Drewski and Flex and all these other motherfuckers got the idea, which is not wrong. Clue, all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, why are we breaking your artist for 500? We can break our own artists and make money.
Right.
So everybody tried it, and only Clue really worked out when he got Fab on, right, with Desert Storm shit. The rest of these motherfuckers all flopped, and we could talk about all the artists that flopped. And then, like Pat Poose was one of those guys, right? He was being like Drama and them was trying to push him hard. All that shit flopped, but like for a time there, the DJs was like, we need to have our own artists. We need to do this ourselves. And there's some like shit like right now, like DJ Self with his little camp, and Jin now with like what's your boy?
Drama?
First Class.
Jack Harlow.
Yeah, like with Jack Harlow and all them from Drama's camp. Like there are DJs still doing it, trying to break artists in that way. But Flex, when I think his little spin at trying to be a mogul didn't turn out, he pivoted and just said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna just lean into what I can do," which is basically, if I can't break my own artist, you're gonna have to break me off to break an artist, and I'm gonna say what the wave is, right? So if you paying me, I'm gonna throw a number out here that's unrealistic just to make my point. If you give me 10 million and the new artist you want to break is Pop Smoke, and I'm not saying this happened, but I'm using it as an example, and he making drill music, well, I'm not gonna play any Griselda shit because I didn't drill. I'm gonna play only drill shit and make that the wave, and then take your 10 mil and push your artist for you.
Yeah. To your point, I think Flex. There was a point where Flex thought he would be in DJ Khaled's position.
Correct.
I do.
Correct. But even Khaled pivoted and said, I can't do it this way. I'm going to go be the producer for y'all in-house and then take that and go eat.
Right.
But for a minute there, every DJ wanted to be Clue. All of them wanted to have their own little artistry, their own little camps, and because they owned the airways, they were trying to break them. And the public did not buy into that shit. You feel me?
Is there a funner mixtape to play when it's hot outside and you're rolling in your whip and everything's doing good than Summertime Shootout with Fabulous?
Nah.
I miss
that. I miss that, bro.
Yo, that Summertime Shootout joint is so dope to me, bro.
I miss that.
I mentioned all the ones. I mentioned Remy Black out there. If you ain't heard that yet, make sure you go cop that on all streaming platforms, right?
If you ain't played Remy Black yet, what is wrong with y'all? I don't even understand the conversation at this point.
I want somebody to come on and that feels that less than half of that album is not good, so that you can have a discussion. Like, I want to hear that discussion. I want to have a 3-way discussion about with somebody that just not feeling it and thinks that half of it is trash. And I'm
never going to debate them. I'm just going to be like, okay.
No, I want to hear. I want to hear why.
I want to hear why too. Like, I want to understand what people think.
Yeah, I want to see something.
Okay, how about this? If my pen wasn't up to snuff, is it up to snuff now? So the next time I put out some work, I'm gonna get a fair shake. Or is it because I talk so much as a talking head that y'all just expect me to be dirt or whatever the heck? What is it?
I don't know. That remains to be seen with you and Ice to God.
I just want my respect, dog.
You got that very forward, a lot of braggadocious confidence. You know what I mean?
I don't brag nothing like Ice. My man Ice is on 25 with it.
I love
He's not even on the scale.
You can't even tell me nothing's wrong with it.
The only time I talk is when I say, when my shit come out, can y'all keep that same energy? Like, just tell me it's good or it's bad. Don't side talk me. Don't 2 times me. Like, I mean 2 times for me, Black commercial. But just keep it a beat.
Yeah. I want to see some visuals. That's what I want from you. And I told you this already. And you know how I feel. I know you disagree with me. You know what I'm saying? But I just wish there was more of a marketing program, like a rollout with this whole thing.
Give me 50,000. I'm gonna do exactly what you want.
Otherwise,
exactly. Go. Do it like this. So that first visuals come in a couple weeks.
Can I just have my dog and my wife in the video, please? Thank you.
Maybe Hazel, because Hazel is a good girl. But
Hazel.
You.
I don't know about you. But shout out to NHO Bravo with Mosh Pit. If y'all, listen, that's a quick listen. Mosh Pit, NHO Bravo. Go listen to that joint. It's dope. It's dope. It goes hard. Drawzilla flipped that classic sample. and Brav went in on it, man. I appreciate that joint. Yo, before we go, I gotta say this. Did you hear that the Newburgh Mall is going to become the new Resorts World?
Yeah, of course.
All electronic gaming, though.
Hudson Valley Resorts World, Hudson Valley. Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
From what you know.
Mm-hmm. I know a lot because I go to town hall meetings and shit. I'm actually an informed consumer. Go ahead.
Is there a possibility of it becoming like a full casino in the future? Like, because right now it's just electronic.
When you say, are you saying the entire retail space being turned into one casino and all the stores leaving?
No.
To do that, you have to zone it differently.
Right. Well, like, how does like a Mohegan Sun work with their mall that they have in the casino?
Mohegan Sun is on whose property?
No, I know.
Okay. So that's different.
So, but all right, but that setup does exist elsewhere,
and on property that's owned by certain individuals. Yes.
Right.
Like literally the land isn't governed the same.
Well, what I was saying is, will we ever be able to play like a card game and roll the dice at this casino, you think, in the future?
Would you want to?
Yeah.
So then say bye to the mall part of it.
Okay, that's fine, because I haven't been to that mall in about 30 years.
Fair enough, but I'm just saying that there's a subset of people who would say, nah.
But they ain't going to the same people aren't going to the mall, though, Black. That thing is desolate. Desolate.
All right. The impact of a casino in your area is real. And like, even though people say it sometimes and they can overstate it, it's not. Go to Atlantic City and look at everything outside of the main strip. You will see poverty, desolation, people who work regular jobs who got nothing now because they can't help but be there giving their bread away. And it sounds like a self-control thing, but that addiction to gambling is fucking real. It's the reason why loot boxes exist in video games. It's the reason why sports betting is rampant. Like people are addicted to instant feedback, and gambling does that. Microwave society, we are programmed for instant feedback and gratification. So having a casino right where you live, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's good. I'm saying it has an impact. And on a city like Newburgh, which is already faced and rife with its own challenges, that is not the place you put a full-fledged casino. That is why people are against it. You take a community that has a large subsection of them who don't have the means to go to fucking Resorts World and spend that bread. You tell them to go buy some shit at Jimmy Jazz and then stock by our slot machines and watch what happens long term.
And it can get ugly for Newburgh.
It can get uglier than what it already is. And that kind of addiction feeds into other bullshit. This is all I'm saying. It's all I'm saying. Do the math. You can say it's scared to save the mall, but if rent keeps going up and the people who already don't have much can go give their bread away to a casino that's right down the street, how quick does gentrification completely happen? I'm gonna shut up because y'all don't fucking hear me.
No, yeah, because they'll want to get ahead of any potentially real devastating situations that could happen in that environment outside of that casino.
What happens when you just can't afford to live in Newburgh? If I make all the rent $4,000, how many people can afford that?
Right.
That look like me. Not many. And if you can't afford it, if I send you to the casino every week, can you still afford it? Like it sounds like bullshit, but you got to understand that politics is like this.
Right. No, you're right, man. You're right. I saw the news. I was like just scrolling on Google, and I saw that, and I was like, wow. You know, my first reaction is dope. Just something closer to go to, jobs, you know what I'm saying? Maybe an opportunity for me to host something there, you know what I'm saying? You know,
it should bring people back to the mall, but who is it actually bringing? No offense, but like chain smoking older people,
right?
And people who want to play craps and
retired people.
Who the fuck are we attracting to the mall? They don't shop at shopping malls. That ain't what this is about. You're supposed to bring foot traffic to the rest of the mall. But people don't fucking shop at the mall.
They won't. You're not gonna go pick up a nice new dress for Sunday's dinner and then go to the
slots and smoke a stove. Like, you feel me? Like, nah, bro, this is about something else. But I'm telling you something.
Yeah.
So will it help short term? Short term, yes. It'll create 200 jobs, and people will have to build it out, and it'll be some work. And then initially, like, oh, this is dope. I can go to an electronic slot machine, but it's not live card playing. So eventually, the people sitting at slots are all old ass people. Not being funny when I say this, who are not there to patronize the mall in the first place. So what's it really about?
Yeah. I'll tell you what, though, I'm applying for some sort of job there.
Go for it. They got 2 IT techs on deck. They got a couple of bar servers and shit like that. When that liquor license hit, you know what I mean? And that's what it is. And you can go there and get free drinks and play slots. It's good bread. But I'm not saying it's a good or bad thing. I'm just saying that it will have an impact if they're successful. Or no one could give a fuck and it has no impact because we don't even go.
That's what I do all day. Negotiation, help that happen. Got you. Once you see the highways wide and prepare, my G's. Yo, he's right. He's right. Thankfully, they say they're going to end the 84 bridge project, the Newburgh Beacon Bridge project, a little early now. They saying it's going to end this year.
Yo, that shit's been 2 years and some change. But yeah.
But he projected three and
84 turning into 86.
I thought 86 was a new interstate.
Is that new? Are you sure it's not like a? Okay, maybe I'm wrong.
No. I dead ass. I thought that 86 was going to be a new interstate that was going to intersect with 84.
I got to look it up because I feel like I saw a sign that says this is the new 86. Oh, really? Future home of 86 on 84. I thought I saw that. I may be bugging.
And it wasn't on 17 because I feel like 17 is going to become 86. That's what I think.
Okay, maybe that's what it is. Okay,
that's what I think. Okay. But it's an uneducated guess, but at what I'm looking at. But because like when I go to Monroe, I feel like I've seen that sign before. You know what I'm saying? Coming back home. So I don't know. Interesting times out here. Black man, I know you're hungry, brother. We had a great show though today, man. We had a great show today. Salute to everybody. Salute to Jay Royal. He was active in here.
Okay, Angie said it's the 17 sign. It may have been Angie. You're right, because I'm down here in the Monroe area, so like I know I keep seeing it. So
I think you're right. I think we're all right here. I think 17 is going to become 86
because the evens are the verticals, right? The odds are the horizontals. Highways.
No, because 95 runs north to south.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, 95 runs north to south.
That's how they were built, right? So is it odds go vertical and east to west are evens?
Yeah, and evens are east to west. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep, that's what it is.
Gotcha.
Because 287 goes up and down.
Gotcha.
So, all right. We will be back next week for another edition of the What We Talking About podcast. I really do appreciate everybody who joined us today. Salute to y'all. Y'all are real heroes out here. That's a fact. So for Blackout, who's very hungry, I could tell. Go enjoy that, sir.
Keep saying that.
But we out of here, party people. Shout out to the sponsors and all that good stuff. Commercial, and baby, I'll see you next week, cuz.
Peace.
More. Peace. Reno's Barbershop, located in the Marshalls Plaza in Poughkeepsie, New York, right on Route 9, open 7 days a week. Contact them today, 845-454-7226 for all of your hairstyling needs, and let them know that Gabriel sent you from Finally TV. Again, it's 845-454-7226, Marino's Barbershop. All Creek Concrete Placement LLC, serving Hudson Valley, New York, with a wide variety of services, including installation and repair of driveways, garage floors, patios, sidewalks, walkways, and stairs, stamped concrete, color, seal, and epoxy. All Creek is fully insured, 27 years of service. Contact today to get your quote.